Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new ADAMA card to review today. So, we're taking a look at a card who is 5'10", high-low work rates, right-footed, 5-star skill moves with a 4-star weak foot. Pretty good stuff so far. In regards to his in-game player traits, he has the flair trait, so no finesse shot trait or outside foot shot trait. In games, he's got 98 acceleration with 97 sprint speed, which is really good for base card stats for pace because we can improve other areas of the card. Now for shooting, this card, it looks like there's two different options you give him, right? It's either a marksman chemistry style or a finisher chemistry style. Base card stats for shooting is at an 84, 87 with 99 base shot power, okay? Base shot power with 80 composure. We're going to be giving him the finisher chemistry style to boost the agility, balance, and dribbling as much as possible on the card, but we are also going to be testing him out with the marksman if I feel like it's needed on the card, which I feel like it might be because of the reactions being at a 70, because with a card like this, some people, believe it or not, would actually give him the Maestro chemistry style to boost his reactions by a +10, a little bit of the dribbling while giving him passing and shooting, but obviously, you wouldn't be boosting the card as much as you probably should, right? Base card stats for passing is at an 85 for short passing, 79 for curve. So with passing stats like that, you could use him in any attacking positions, but it's better to use him up top in the striker position because at least he has the short passing. Base card stats for dribbling, 89, 92 at 87, 96 with 70 reactions at 80 composure. With this card's reactions at 70, it could present to be a problem, but I don't know, maybe he performs way better than those dribbling stats. We'll see, obviously. Base card stats for defending, he doesn't have any. And then for physical, he's at 98 for strength with 76 for aggression to work with the pace that he has, 84 for stamina, and then 85 for jumping in the striker position. Now, because he is a high-low work-rated player, it is a card that I mostly want to use up top. So I want to see how he plays there. But we are going to be using him in a nice little 4-1-2-1-2. Up top in the striker position next to Emiliano. Yeah, we're going to do it like this for this team. If I can actually switch my players. ADAMA will be up top. Since he is a right-footed player, I want to have him on the right side for now because he doesn't have the 5-star weak foot. And then the rest of the team will keep as is. We'll make it more attacking-oriented. And then these guys will actually... Yeah, so Bucciagrenno will do, or Bucciagrenno will put on target man, and then for ADAMA will put on get and behind. But I'm not going to put comeback and defense for him, because I want to see if I can utilize his pace and whether or not he has good attacking AI up top in the 4-1-2-1-2. So we'll get into a game, or a couple of games, and we'll see how he plays. I want to see what he's like on the get and behind instruction first, but I might switch it to balance depending on the situation of the game. Oh, man. I tried to finesse shot in his weak foot right there. It didn't work out. Oh, I tried to get him on that weak foot to... not the weak foot, his strong foot to go for the finesse shot. He had this little bit of a pull on him right there in that situation, which wasn't great. Okay, runs upwards right there. Goes back into position. Oh! Bucciagrenno, do a shot cancel. Or something, I don't know. Are you going to do something? There we go. I forgot to put the controller on the screen for you guys on the Xbox account. His dribbling is going to bother me, I think, for sure. Angled. There we go. Near post strike. Okay. Just wanted to try out his skill moves a little bit in those situations, see what happens. Yeah, I just want to see what his dribbling is like a little bit. I might give him the marksman. It's the reactions that I'm noticing the most, I would say. He has, like, ADAMA has, like, this sway to his card, you know? I am noticing that sway because of his base dribbling stats. Yeah. Yeah, he does actually make those aggressive runs right away, though. That is noticeable. Okay, I'm going to change a few things here. So, with the custom tactics, I'm going to play to his high-low work rates, but I'm not going to use get in behind. nor am I going to use comeback in the fence. And these guys are going to both be on balance instructions. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give him the marksman chemistry style, right? Because if you guys take a look at his base card stats for dribbling, I felt like you were always going to notice that in game with reactions and all that kind of stuff in the attacking third because of how the gameplay kind of works. So yeah, I want to give him the marksman chemistry style to give him those boosts in the main dribbling stats while working with his unique body type, because he does have his own body type in game. So let's see if that fixes it a little bit. For this card, I mean, like, so far from what I'm feeling with him, it's a card that you do mostly use in that wing position. You know how, like, Wolves kind of play in real life with that, like, 3-4-3 and stuff? Like, that'd be kind of cool with him for sure. I want to see if this marksman helps a little bit, though. Yeah, it does play those high-low work rates. It does make the angled runs as well, which is good. It's kind of funny how he stays up top here in that striker position for the 4-1-2-2. Once he initially moved up there, he's just, like, lingering. Nice. Good finish there. Once the ball kind of gets inside the 18-yard box, even if his goalie pushes up a little bit, like right there in that area, you just strike it right away. Because the shots come off really accurately. Like, obviously, in that situation, doing a 1-2 play there with his pace was definitely nice. Oh, I tried to go for a near post strike. Didn't have really, like, that much, like, oomph behind that shot, but... Oh, man. I was hoping that went to ADAMA right there, but it registered to Kaká, unfortunately. Near post strike. Oh, Kaká. No oomph behind that shot, my boy. Try to get that skill, those skill moves with ADAMA. I mean, it worked out nicely, to be fair, but Kaká, man, you gotta hit that better. There you go. Get him on that finesse shot angle. Nicely done. I will say that his high-low work rates, he does actually have good attacking AI. Like, he makes the right angled runs, he gets into the right openings, all that good stuff. The thing that's bothering me the most with this card is 100% his base dribbling characteristics. Nice little near post strike there with Alfonso. We'll take that. Yeah, this ADAMA card, so obviously for the price range that you pay for it, in my opinion, it's just one of those cards that would be cool if you packed, not necessarily specifically to buy, you know? Like, he's a cool card for sure. I'm enjoying using him, but, like, for the price range and stuff, like, EA definitely needed to mess with certain stats for him for sure. Because this card is, like, formatted perfectly for that, like, freeze left back card, but for an attacker, just not so much, you know? Oh, nice try there, ADAMA. This game feels awful, by the way. Oh, there you go. Get him on his weak foot right there. We'll take that. Obviously, when I review these cards, guys, like, the meta of this game is literally through ball oriented, right? So there's going to be people that are going to, you know, play like rats with cards like this and just go for through balls, you know, with your strikers, getting behind, all that good stuff, right? But you guys know that I try to play like regular FIFA for the most part, so that's what I'm kind of basing the review off of. But yeah, obviously, if you do the whole counter-attack through ball thing, then, you know, he's going to have the pace to be able to do that. I do like his attacking AI a lot, though. His attacking AI is pretty solid. It is weird, though, that when he's playing striker, he kind of stays in the side positions because other players occupy his positions, and he doesn't really force himself back there, so... See, the dribbling, man. Like, I do the directional, then I do, like, a shield. The dribbling on those is, like, strange, you know? Try a shot from a really, really bad angle just to see what it's like there. That play right there was actually pretty solid because he held the onside position really well. I just had to make a small little pass a little bit earlier there, and then that would have been great. Yeah, you see, once you get inside the 18-yard box, first time strike, guys. First time strike. Like I said, his attacking eye is good. Just a situation like that, you know, overcommits. Once the ball gets just inside that 18, boom, just first time strike. I do like him better with the marksman than I did with the finisher, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm just testing out his like left stick, man. It's not like crazy responsive. Oh, you see, he does go into that side position quickly. I like that. The only thing that's off with him in the striker position is that he doesn't really go back into his original position that quickly. But that's like pretty much it. Like that's such a small nuisance because it just means somebody else occupies his position, which is perfectly fine, obviously. See, he makes that run right there. It's good. Small little dribbles right there. Small little dribbles. Alright guys, so final verdict on the ADAMA Traore card. So in regards to how he performs in game, this card is going to be perfect for people who, you know, play the meta of the game. You know, the through balls, the running, the getting behind on the strikers, going for the counterattacks, because obviously the pace that he has and body type that he has while chasing after the ball and going for those strikes is definitely going to be a nice thing for this card. If you're playing regular FIFA, however, this card is an okay card. It's definitely a card that I would definitely prefer to pack over buying, for sure. I think he's definitely way too expensive for what he offers in-game. But it is a cool card regardless. Now, with Adama's card, obviously the problem with him is his base dribbling stats working with the chemistry styles that you give him. Like, the unique body type is definitely very nice, but a card like Adama was basically so perfect for that freeze left back card that in the attacking areas, they just don't improve certain areas of the card to make him a nice card to use in the game, right? So the dribbling you will notice no matter what, for sure. Because whether you give him the marksman chemistry style or the finisher chemistry style, those are things that you do notice a lot. His 99 shot power is actually really solid, but obviously, again, you do have to get into those areas to be able to utilize it as much as possible. But it's very, very important that his shot power is as high as it is for him to feel more usable in game. I think that the chemistry style that makes the most sense for him is definitely the marksman. I noticed a little bit of a dribbling boost for his card in the reactions area, but the reactions being as low as it is definitely influences the card way too much. EA should have boosted his agility and reactions more, for sure, to make this card usable, because if he had like 85 reactions with like 94 agility, this card would be a ton of fun to use. And even in the attacking positioning, if that was boosted as well, it would definitely be very nice, because there's that one thing that he does where he just doesn't go back into position quickly. But it doesn't really matter because other people occupy his position, and as long as you have good attackers, it's not necessarily a big deal, right? But just something that you notice a little bit. So the shot power is great. The high-low work rates is really nice to work with. The attacking AI is only off a little bit because of when he's out of position, he doesn't go back into it quickly, which isn't really a big deal. And then obviously the dribbling stats you do notice in game for his performance. But is the card fun to use, good to use in this game? Yes, it's just too expensive for what he offers in game, in my opinion. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. You know who's next, boys. You know who's next.